You're listening to your favorite song on the radio as you're driving to town. And when that part comes that just hits you right in the sweet spot, you sing along and you sing loud. Well, that's your theme song. Well, for me, that song is When I Get Where I'm Going by Brad Paisley and Dolly Parton. This is such a true song about me, as the title is stating that they're not the person that they want to be yet. And when they get to where they want to be, they'll be happy, as they'll have all their sins and their struggles lifted off their chest, and they will be able to see God and the Maker's face to face. That's why the part of the song that says, I will shed my sins and my struggles. It hits home to me, as I've been through more than the average 15-year-old. Well, most teenagers would say the same thing. But for me, that's true. First, when I was little, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. And then, at the end of 7th grade year, it happened again. My mom's cancer came back, but this time it was stage 4. For me, that was hard as a 7th grader, trying to put my head around such a big word. But I learned that my struggles can lead me to success and to be the person that I want to be. As the song states, that is trying to get where it's going. I'm trying to get where I'm going. To be strong and let my sins be lifted. Then 8th grade year came around, and when my mom was driving a vehicle full of kids and my siblings to a church youth event, we hit black ice, and when we hit that, we went through the median into a semi. One of the boys that was from my church, he ended up dying, and my sister got a severe frontal lobe brain bleed. Now this was a problem and such a struggle for me to get my head around everything that happened, but it was kind of amusing at the same time. For me, it was cool to see God work with my sister and my mom as they went through everything, and plus the kids at my school. But it was really cool to see God work in a miracle. As my sister went through so much struggles trying to walk and eat, and having the light that little bit she could have, and even showering was a daily struggle for her. But we worked and worked and worked. And going to therapy, she always had something new to say or a new fashion look she tried to do, because she only wanted to wear her boots and she only wanted to wear sweatpants. And then she still wanted to be a part of the basketball team. So her drive and dedication just kept leading her to places that no one would ever think of. And for me, that was where I knew I had to be strong and fight through this struggle as well. As we keep looking at it, I don't care if I've been through struggles. As the song states, our struggles and sins will be relieved from us once we get where we're going. And when they talk about where they want to go and who they want to be, they want to be that person that strives for everything and that becomes the best that they can be, the best that God has created them, or as they state, the Maker's face. I want to be able to see my Maker's face. And when I see my Maker's face, I want to have my friends hand in hand with me. And not just being, oh, I can see him in a picture. I want to be able to stand face to face with him and be able to see my friends being lifted up by angels as we see God and our Maker's face to face together. I want to push them to be the best that they can be, but I want to push myself to show that I can be strong as well, and I can be there too. I want to be a role model for kids, as the song states that they're going to get where they're going, and when they get there, they don't want tears down here. Now, I don't want tears down here either, but that happens. I want happy tears, no more suffering for me. I left my mark on this place. As a friend of mine and a teammate of mine named Peter Alk died when he was in his teens, and it wasn't fair for me, and there was so many tears. But everyone remembers him, and everyone still loves him, and the drive that he had for God, and the drive he had for running, and how he just wanted everyone to be the same, and to love God, and to see the joy that God has created. He tried to show everyone that. And he had done so much, and it impacted so many people's lives. And I want to do the same thing. And this song talks about when they get where they're going. And when I get where I'm going, I want to be able to say, I left a mark on this place. My sins and my struggles are relieved, and now I get to sit face to face with my Creator. Not many people can say that, but I'm going to be the one that can say, down there, I left my mark. My friends, my peers will be able to see my Maker's face with me.